Hey, what is up, everybody? Stevie coming here for week 4 of my NFL picks. Last week was very disappointing. I went 9-16, just one game over 500. I fell into a tie with first place with the NWA wrestling fan from here from YouTube, good old MC. Hopefully, I've figured out most of these teams out there in the NFL now. And we will not have any more weeks that bad. But basically, we're going into week 4, and we're really starting to see who the who's good and who's bad. There's some teams sort of at the top that are still there that are falling down. But week starts off with Carolina at Chicago. Gonna take the Bears in this game. I got to follow Team Rise advice. I got Buffalo going to Cincinnati. Gonna take Buffalo in that game. That's a team that I honestly, you can beat New England once in a while, but I still don't think that team is all that good. But they're still playing Cincinnati, a team that couldn't even beat the 49ers last week. This is the game that I probably put the most time into thinking who's going to win this game is Tennessee going to Cleveland. My first thoughts were to go with Cleveland, but then a little bit of me is a little bit surprised the way Tennessee's played so far. So I was gonna pick Tennessee, and then I went back on it because of the injury to Brett. He's gonna be out for the week. I'm sorry, not for the week, for the rest of the year. I believe it was ACL on there, and then I flipped back to Cleveland, and then for no reason at all, I went back to Tennessee just because how horrible I thought this team was going to be, and they've just really surprised me. So I just didn't want to lose this game. This is probably like the make or break game for me this week for some reason, just because how much time I honestly put at least 10 minutes into thinking about this game. Next game's a little bit of a tough one. You got Detroit going into Dallas. You got Dallas, who's took some hits this year, and Detroit, who is a very surprising 3-0 right now. I'm picking Detroit, even though they are the underdogs going to this game. I don't know. I don't know. This Detroit team is gonna wake up one day and remember they are the Lions. So I don't want to put too much faith into them. But Dallas just has underachieved, and Dallas is normally a second half team that flips it on and clinches that playoff berth somehow. But I still think the Cowboys have a good chance of winning the East, but they need to figure out what the hell's going on. I mean, they need to figure out what's going on right now. Next game is Minnesota at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a team that I have no faith in. I just don't think that franchise really knows what they're doing at all. Minnesota is a team that I don't think is that good, but I'm going to take Minnesota in this game. I'm picking Washington to beat the Rams at home. And then my good old 49ers travel to Philadelphia to get their asses kicked by the Eagles. I'm not even going to waste any time on this. And for the people out there that saying on my videos that I need to have more faith in my team, my 49ers, this team sucks. It's no good. I don't care if you're 2-1. There comes to a point when you're just like, I don't even understand what the point is, of winning games sometimes. All you're doing is hurting yourself in the long run because let's say we find some wacky way to win the West. I picked the Rams to win it, but they're having some injury problems. They're a little banged up. What the hell are the Niners going to do in the playoffs? Last year with the Saints, when the Saints lost to Seattle, that's a thing that happens 1 in 1,000 times. Seattle just caught the Saints with their pants down, and there's no way in the world the Niners are going to beat anybody. So honestly, as a 49er fan, it's nice when you win. It puts a smile on your face for a little while, and then you just remind yourself that you're not going to be in the Andrew Luck sweepstakes. So Niners lose. Niners lose. That's all I gotta say. You got to have the Saints at Jacksonville. I'm picking the Saints to win that game. I'll have Pittsburgh beating Houston. I got the Giants beating the Cardinals. The Falcons beating the Seahawks in the Battle of the Birds. I got Green Bay beating Denver. I'll have New England beating Oakland. Do I want to? I think I have to pick New England just because of the fact that I don't see New England losing twice in a row. Oakland's a damn good team that is not as surprising. A lot of people have been not surprising me. I think Oakland's a team that's going to win the West, but Brady and Belichick, somebody might surprise me and pull it out in the comments. But they don't lose twice, and if they do lose twice, they don't lose twice in a row that often. I just don't seeing it happen. I'll pick the Patriots in that game, even though I just sort of almost talked myself out of it. I got Miami losing to San Diego. I'll take the Ravens beating the Jets, and I'll take the Bucks beating a bad Colts teams who doesn't even know who their quarterback's going to be this week. Um, so that's it. That's the week 4 picks, and send those video responses as your picks, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, come on.